Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Amelia Rose, and today we're going to explore something incredibly simple, yet profoundly powerful: garlic. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Garlic? Really? It's something we use every day in cooking. It's common, inexpensive, and honestly, most people don't give it a second thought beyond flavor. But what if I told you that this small, pungent bulb holds compounds so powerful that they can influence your heart, your brain, your immune system, your blood sugar levels, and even your long-term risk of chronic disease? For thousands of years, garlic has been used as both food and medicine. Ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, and Chinese, all recognized its healing properties long before modern science began to understand why it works. And today, we're finally catching up. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what garlic does inside your body, how it interacts with different systems, the diseases it may help prevent or support, and most importantly, how to use it properly so you actually benefit from its full potential. Because here's the truth: most people are using garlic incorrectly, and as a result, they're missing out on its most powerful effects. So, let's begin. Understanding garlic at the molecular level. To truly appreciate garlic, we need to understand what makes it so special. Garlic contains sulfur compounds, and the most important of these is something called allicin. Now here's something fascinating. Allicin doesn't actually exist in whole garlic cloves. It is only formed when garlic is chopped, crushed, or chewed. Inside the garlic, there are two separate components, alliin and an enzyme called allinase. When you break the garlic, these components mix together, triggering a chemical reaction that produces allicin. Allicin is highly unstable, but extremely powerful. It is responsible for garlic's antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory effects. Think of it as garlic's defense mechanism, a natural chemical weapon designed to protect the plant from threats. And when you consume it, that defense system becomes part of your own. But here's the key mistake people make. They cook garlic immediately after chopping it. This destroys the enzyme reaction before allicin can fully form. If you remember only one thing from this entire video, let it be this: after crushing garlic, let it sit for at least 10 minutes before consuming or cooking it. That one small step dramatically increases its effectiveness. Garlic and cardiovascular health. Let's talk about your heart. Cardiovascular disease remains one of the leading causes of death worldwide. Conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and arterial plaque buildup develop slowly over time, often without noticeable symptoms. Garlic has been extensively studied for its effects on heart health. It helps lower blood pressure by relaxing blood vessels and improving circulation. It enhances the production of nitric oxide, a compound that allows blood vessels to dilate more efficiently. This reduces strain on the heart and improves overall blood flow. Garlic also helps reduce LDL, often referred to as bad cholesterol, while supporting HDL, or good cholesterol. Over time, this can slow the progression of atherosclerosis, which is the buildup of plaque inside arteries. Additionally, garlic has mild blood-thinning properties, which can reduce the risk of clot formation. Now, I want to be clear. Garlic is not a replacement for prescribed medication in serious conditions, but when used consistently, it can be a powerful supportive tool for maintaining cardiovascular health. Recommended use: take 1 to 2 cloves of raw garlic daily. Crush them, wait 10 minutes, and then consume them with water or mix with food. Consistency is key. Garlic as a natural antimicrobial agent. Garlic has earned the nickname nature's antibiotic, and this is not an exaggeration. Allicin has been shown to combat a wide range of harmful microorganisms, including bacteria, viruses, fungi, and even some parasites. One of the most interesting aspects of garlic is that it can target harmful bacteria without significantly disrupting beneficial gut flora when used in moderate amounts. This is very different from many synthetic antibiotics, which can wipe out both good and bad bacteria. Garlic has shown effectiveness against common infections such as colds, flu, and certain respiratory conditions. It may also help in fighting fungal infections like Candida. At the first sign of illness, garlic can act as an early line of defense. Simple remedy: crush 1 clove of garlic and mix it with a teaspoon of honey. Take this twice a day during early symptoms of a cold or flu. Honey helps soothe the throat and makes garlic easier to consume, while also adding its own antimicrobial benefits.
Effects on the immune system. Your immune system is constantly working to protect you from infections and disease. Garlic supports this system in multiple ways. It enhances the activity of white blood cells, which are essential for fighting infections. It also increases the production of certain immune cells that help identify and destroy harmful invaders. Regular consumption of garlic has been associated with reduced frequency of illness and shorter recovery times. It doesn't just fight infections, it strengthens your body's ability to resist them in the first place. Garlic and brain health. Your brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress and inflammation. Over time, these processes can contribute to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative conditions. Garlic contains antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, reducing oxidative damage to brain cells. It also improves blood circulation, ensuring that the brain receives adequate oxygen and nutrients. Some studies suggest that garlic may help reduce the risk of conditions such as Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Additionally, many people report improved mental clarity and reduced brain fog with regular consumption. Blood sugar regulation and diabetes support. Garlic can also play a role in managing blood sugar levels. It helps improve insulin sensitivity, allowing your body to use glucose more effectively. For individuals with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, this can be particularly beneficial. Garlic may also help reduce fasting blood glucose levels over time. Best method? Consume raw garlic on an empty stomach in the morning. This allows for maximum absorption and effectiveness. Detoxification and liver support. Your liver is responsible for detoxifying your body. Garlic supports this process by activating enzymes that help eliminate toxins. It also contains sulfur compounds that bind to heavy metals, aiding in their removal from the body. In a world where we are constantly exposed to pollutants, processed foods, and environmental toxins, this support becomes incredibly valuable. Anti-inflammatory effects. Chronic inflammation is at the root of many diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and even certain cancers. Garlic contains compounds that help reduce inflammation at a cellular level. This can lead to improvements in joint health, reduced pain, and overall better function in the body. Garlic and bone health. Garlic may also play a role in maintaining bone density. Some research suggests that it can increase estrogen levels in women, which may help reduce bone loss, particularly after menopause. This makes garlic a useful addition to the diet for long-term skeletal health. Different ways to use garlic effectively. Now let's talk about application, because this is where most people make mistakes. 1. Raw garlic. This is the most potent form. Always crush it or chop it and let it sit before consuming. 2. Garlic with honey, ideal for immune support and respiratory health. 3. Garlic tea. Boil crushed garlic in water, add lemon and honey, helpful for colds, digestion, and detox. 4. Garlic oil, used externally for ear infections or skin issues. 5. Cooked garlic, still beneficial but less potent than raw. Common mistakes to avoid. Let me highlight a few critical mistakes. Swallowing whole cloves, no allicin forms. Cooking immediately, reduces potency. Using excessive amounts can irritate the stomach. Remember, consistency matters more than quantity. Precautions and safety. While garlic is natural, it is still powerful. Excessive consumption can lead to digestive discomfort, heartburn, or increased bleeding risk. People taking blood-thinning medications should consult a healthcare professional before significantly increasing garlic intake. Long-term benefits of consistent use. When used regularly and correctly, garlic can contribute to improved heart health, stronger immunity, better metabolic function, reduced inflammation, enhanced overall well-being. It is not a quick fix, but a long-term ally.